Okay. Welcome everybody to this webinar. It's obviously a presentation of co-founders and Onpassive. Obviously, Redfern is going to go through the presentation. I'm just going to sort of present, obviously, myself and Red. Just want to give you a bit of detail. A lot of you obviously know us. Me and Red have been working together now for the last 2 years with Onpassive. We first got involved with Onpassive back in September 18, and obviously we've seen a big difference to what it is today from then. When we first got involved, we were invited to a webinar by Derek Ventnar to have a look at this presentation, and there was only a handful of people involved then, and the CEO Ash Mavara was given his sharing his dream with us, and the dream is now coming to reality. And when we first got involved, as I said, there was only a few members. We didn't even have a name for Onpassive in those days, and our names were put on a Excel sheet. So it's completely different to what we've got and what we can see today. And this is how far it's come. We're in pre-launch at the moment, and we're ready to sort of kick off in pre-launch, hopefully in the next few weeks. Red will obviously go through that, and so I don't really want to take any more of your time up. I shall pass it over to Red. I've got a few more to add, Red. So.
Okay, we'll just wait for them to come in. Don't worry, Tim. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining us. If you are here for the first time, a very warm welcome. If you are already a founder and you're on here to learn a little bit more about Onpassive, or you're quite new, then welcome also. This is only going to be a 20-minute presentation, and it's a basic outline of what Onpassive is. To give you a little bit of a taster, to be absolutely honest, please get back in contact with the person who brought you here today, and they will give you as much information as you want. We have now got masses of videos, PDFs, any type of information now to basically answer any question that you have as far as Onpassive is concerned. Now, Onpassive itself, okay, has been a long time coming. We're into 2 years now, but we have been told by Ash Mufarad, our CEO, okay, that it will be launching this year. Okay, so what are we going to learn here in this webinar? We're going to learn what Onpassive is itself, the person who's in charge, what are the Onpassive products and services that they are going to offer, and why are these products and services needed, the opportunity that is currently available online at the moment, and why we are so different, and what the benefits are from that. And the most important thing for this presentation, because we are in pre-launch, is why is the founders' opportunity so special, and why is it we feel the need to be in now before pre-launch? Okay. My computer's on a go slow as well. Okay, so who is exactly, what exactly is Onpassive? For a start, it is a very real business. And what I mean by that is, not only is it a legitimate online business, it also has physical offices in 2 places at the moment. They're actually just opening another one in India, and this is in Bangalore. They've got one there already that employs around about 200 people. They've got one in Florida as well. Okay, so it has bricks and mortar assets, and this is an online business solution. This is an internet technology company that uses artificial intelligence at its source for all its products and services. Okay, so our CEO and the person behind it is a guy called Ash Mufarad. Okay, he hails from United States. He is of Indian origin. He has worked in Silicon Valley for many, many years, and that is basically where he learned his trade, working for some of the biggest companies that we see online now. But he felt that he was missing something, and the part that he was missing as far as work is concerned was that he felt that the only people that make it online are the top 3%. These are the people that normally get in first, that they reap the benefits, and the 97%, which is the likes of me and you, we end up putting a lot of money into a lot of things and not making it online. So what he wanted to do is he wanted to give back to the 97%. And the only thing that he could do was to build something himself. And this is where the whole idea of Onpassive came from. He's a family man. He's got wife and kids. Like I said, he's been involved with the online space for over 20 years in his own right. He's a master of technology, and he is from Harvard itself. Okay. So let's just run through a few of the Onpassive products. Now, this is such a snippet of what the products and services of Onpassive have. Okay, for a start, we have the Go Founders platform. Now, this is the likes of myself and Peter and some of the founders here. This is a platform where we have now already, as a founder, we are beta testers for Onpassive to make sure that when we launch to the world, everything runs smoothly. The other products and services that Onpassive are going to have, we're going to have data cleaning, webinar hosting, domain hosting, daily funnels, webinars the webinar hosting like we're using now on Zoom. It's going to be called Connect Me. Site creators. There's going to be an education system. There's going to be a clocking in and out for small businesses. There's going to be Awebbers. There's going to be autoresponders. There's going to be funnels. There's going to be links. There's going to be so much that is available all under one roof. And this is why it is so revolutionary and breakthrough, because at the moment, if you do anything online, you have to go all over the place to have a bit of everything. With Onpassive, it's all going to be brought into one place under one roof for one payment. So with the Onpassive products, there's no recruiting or converting of leads. This is 100% automated, done for you. Now, that's not to say that you don't have to share this opportunity with anybody else. It's entirely up to you, but you do not have to do it. If you're rubbish at recruiting, if you're rubbish at marketing, don't worry. Onpassive will do it all for you. Not only will they recruit for you, they'll also convert for you. They'll guarantee you traffic. Pete, can you go on to the next slide? Thank you. They'll guarantee you traffic. That means that you can sit back, you can relax, you can either market your own products and services if they are approved by Onpassive, or you can, like myself and Peter are going to do, we will be marketing Onpassive itself. Okay, it is self-funding, it's all done for you, and it has every imaginable tool for your success. Can you go back up, Pete, to just below the products? You're well ahead of me.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I got lost because I got confused.
Underneath the round one, please. That's it.
First one, okay.
Thanks.
Sorry.
It's okay, no worries. It's easy accessible in one place. Like I said, it's going to be a one-stop shop, all under one roof, so you don't have to go flitting all over the place to get. If you do anything online already, you know you have to go everywhere to get these things. Onpassive are going to have it all under one roof, and it's going to be the lowest price that you will pay anywhere online. Okay, on to the next slide. So there's going to be rotators, funnels, landing pages, bulk emailers, email campaigns, data cleaning, contract managers, autoresponders, much more actually. We'll keep going through the list. Domain names, hostings, site creators, webinar hosting, crowdfunding platforms. There's going to be educational platforms. There's going to be small business and large business platforms as well that are all going to be evolved within the Onpassive platform. It is a fun solution for any cause. What does that mean? It means that you can either market your own business online, or you can use Onpassive online to fund your business for anything you want. You have immediate payment. That means if it is in your personal wallet, you can withdraw it at any time. There is no restriction on time. There is no restriction on limits to be met before you get your money. If it is in your wallet, you can take it. It will give you an unlimited residual daily income. That's what I said. You can own it. You can, if it is in your wallet, you can then take it out. And all the top marketing automation is done for you. So Onpassive does it all for you. You do not have to do anything. But if you want to share this opportunity with other people, then it will benefit you on the launch of Onpassive proper to the rest of the world. Okay, so let's think about some of the benefits. What are the benefits of it? Well, for a start, they guarantee you visitors and signups. It's all automated. You don't have to touch it. All you have to do is become a founder, and then they will do the rest of it for you. They use breakthrough products for the automation and financial freedom. Every single service and product that Onpassive have is bespoke to Onpassive. It is being built specifically for Onpassive. Yes, there might be products and services that you see online, but these are far superior, they are quicker, easier to use, and they are cheaper, and a lot more. Okay, so you never change things by fighting against the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes old models obsolete. Now, I don't know about you, but you know, we've all been online in one way, shape or form now for a fair long time. Now, the same faces are still around at the moment. You see Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple. There's a lot of people who have been around for a long time. It really is time to have a new kid on the block. What Onpassive is going to do for the internet is what Microsoft did 20 years ago for the internet. This is going to be revolutionary. Okay, it is going to take the internet by storm. We have already got 147,000 founders within Onpassive that see this vision, that can see what it is going to do for the internet. Okay, just go up one more screen. You've skipped one, Pete. Okay, so why is Onpassive so unique? Well, for a start, they're providing a platform to those with businesses so that they can become more successful within the business that they already have. You do not have to have a business to be successful with Onpassive. Like I said, myself and Peter, we will be marketing Onpassive as the business. We've got our own businesses in our own right, but we will not be marketing them through Onpassive because we know we don't need to. But if you have got your own business, you can market it as long as it's approved by Onpassive through the Onpassive platform. Okay, so what they want to do is they want to seek to increase their abundance, okay, your abundance of your business. They provide to those who have no business, okay, a success in the online marketing, a plug and play system that guarantees your success within Onpassive. So they do everything for you. It is 100% automated, artificial intelligence backed, done for you. Not only do they market, they follow up, they convert, and these people will come into your team. Okay, and that is what Onpassive is all about. Is they are all about seeking to help obtain abundance and to help the 97% make it online. So let's compare the old system to what Onpassive is going to do for you online. So the old business model that you have online at the moment is based on competition and conflict. Most businesses are based on that. If you've worked in any business at the moment, you will have salesman of the month or week. You'll have targeted things that you have to hit to get your bonuses, right? This is all based on competition or conflict. Okay, one person fighting against another. 97% of things that you've ever done online are a scam. I've been there. Pete's been there. We've all been there in some way, shape or form, where we've had full hope and confidence in the platform that we're in, only to find out that it folds and they run off with your money. Okay, some platforms turn into money pits. They'll promise you the earth and you keep having to pay month after month with getting no results whatsoever. Most of them require selling. Onpassive doesn't. In fact, I'll just go on to Onpassive in a minute. Tools and services are obtained separately. You've normally got to do some sort of recruiting to hit your targets. There's never any guarantees. They pick marketers against marketers in one way, shape or form. And the compensation plan is based on the amount of effort that you would put in. Okay, with Onpassive, what they do is it's based on mutual benefit. Now, I'm sure you'll hear at the end of this video, and I hope you stay afterwards as well to hear some of the stories from other founders. And if you've got any questions, this is your time to ask it as well, and we can run through it. So it's based on mutual benefit. I'm sure that will be brought up afterwards as well. It is a real business, like I said. It is bricks and mortar. They have real products and services. Okay, it's self-funding, so it pays you to use it. You pay one time out of pocket, then you never pay again. All the marketing is done for you. You don't have to sell at all. Marketers don't have to recruit. It's all done for you. Every tool that you need for success is included within the Onpassive package. Okay, all the tools are there at a very, very low price. It is 100. This is very important, what I'm going to say now. The founder's position is 100% lifetime money back guarantee. So you pay once to become a founder, which at the moment is $97. If you are not at all satisfied or you're unhappy in any way, shape or form, you can request your money back and you will be refunded. Not only that, you can also pay for it by Visa or debit card, and that gives you the added security to know that you're backed by the Visa or MasterCard promise. So you're covered both ways, but the actual company, and I know this for a fact because I know people have had their money back because it's just not been for them, which is fair enough. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not for everyone. I have no idea why it wouldn't be, but there you go. For some people, it isn't. Okay, and marketers only compete against themselves. Okay, what does that mean? That means whatever your desire, your personal desire is to build a team before we launch to Onpassive, that is entirely up to you. You don't have to do it. Okay, it's entirely up to you. We will help you build a team if you want to, but you don't have to do it. You will succeed. You will win, even if you haven't had to do, even if you don't do any marketing. Okay, and the last thing we're going to talk about here now is the revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan. Now, before we go through the compensation plan, myself and Peter did a review question and answers on the compensation plan today. It goes over lots and lots of questions that people have on the compensation plan. Please get back in contact with the person who brought you here, or if you're an existing founder and you want to have it, contact myself or Pete and we'll give you a copy. Okay, so let's move on to the compensation plan, okay, itself. This is what they call a 3x10 forced matrix, okay. Have you brought it up, Pete? Okay, here we go. This is a 3x10 force matrix, which means that you have a maximum of 3 people in your direct downline. Now, myself and Peter, we have personally sponsored way more than 3 people 2 years ago. A lot of the people who are in our team have sponsored more than 3 people. So when we come to launch date, if you've got more than 3 people, they then fall down below us into the next level and the next level. So say, for instance, you're one of the people in my team who has nobody at the moment, you will get filled with your 3 from the spillover from the people above you. But let's just run through some of the figures that you see in front of you. There is going to be 4 packages, levels, okay? So we're going to have the 25, 125, 250, and 500. Okay, the running column's not showing, Pete. I don't know if you can do anything about that.
Should be showing. Hang on.
Okay, it's okay now. Thank you very much. Excellent. So let's run through the packages. We got 25, 125, 250, and 500. Okay. With these packages, on each package, there is going to be various products and services attached to each package. At the moment, we don't know what products are going to be attached to what service. Until launch or just before launch, we'll be told. Now, you as a founder now, or the people that will be coming in as resellers and customers, they will select a package to use the products that are in that package. Now, as far as your residual income is concerned and commission basis is concerned, let's just talk about that for now. Let's not worry about resellers and customers. Okay, let's just talk about how the matrix is going to work. Now, on package 1, which is the 25 level, okay, this package just gets you going. The company will not market you in this level. You have to be in level 2 on package 2, which is the 125, but you also have to be in package 1. So the actual cost will be 150 because it's package 1 plus package 2. But let's run through some of the numbers. Okay, if you've got 3 people in your team, okay, that's going to give you a residual income each month of €6. But if you're in package 2, okay, and you've still got 3 people, that's going to give you a residual income of €30 plus the 6 from level from package 1, which will give you 36. And if you run across, if you go into package 3, you're then getting 30 per person, and package 4, the 500, you're getting 60. And then, as you can see by the running total, it's going to give you a residual income of 126. Now, we said in our question and answers for this compensation plan that we feel that majority of people within 6 to 1 year of joining will have at least down to level 4, the 81 level. That is attainable without doing anything. Okay, this is what we feel that you as a founder right now would be able to achieve that within 6 months to a year. So depending on how many of those members are in each individual package, if you're just running across there, don't forget on level 4, even on level 4, even on the 25 package 1, you're going to be getting 81 plus 54 plus 27 plus 6. Okay, so you're starting to get into some sort of money, which is about $170 there just for level 1. And if you've got people who are in level 2 and you're in level 2 yourself, then things started getting very interesting because you're picking up 400 plus the 81, 189 plus the 54, 135 plus the 27 and 30 plus the 6. And if you look over to the right-hand side to the running totals, you can then start seeing that your monthly residual income is starting to come to a nice little income. And I don't know about you, but even at level 4, if I'm earning between $2,000 and $4,000 a month, that's very nice for me. Thank you very much. If you carry on looking down that right-hand side to level 10, those are eye-watering amounts of money that you'll be having on a monthly basis. Okay, so I don't want to linger too much on the compensation plan. Let's just go over to the next screen. We can ask questions about this later on, or we can send you the in-depth question and answers that we did. Remember, this is 100% risk-free guaranteed for the founder's position of $97 at the moment. That means if you're not at all happy, you can get your money back at any time. And that includes after launch, but then you won't be a founder anymore, okay? So what is actually the advantage of being a founder? It's one of the questions that we get asked all the time. People say, Well, what's the point of being a founder? I might as well just wait for it to launch and then come in. Well, for a start, as soon as we launch, there will not be any founder's position. You'll just be either a customer or a reseller. Okay. So the advantages of being a founder right at the moment is you get exclusive access to the founder's site, which is called Go Founders. This is where you will have all of the links done for you so that you can help share this amazing opportunity with other people. It is bespoke to you and you only. There is something in the region of 170 different links now with attached information and capture pages that are all there waiting for you as a founder. Early access means that you get positioned a lot higher in the company matrix. You get priority positioning because of that timestamp that you have been an early founder. You're also a member of the inner circle. That means that you have the ability to make suggestions on what you want to see within Onpassive itself. You're a beta tester. We are testing the system ready for launch right now. We have brainstorming sessions. You're allowed to give feedback on what you see, whether you think it's okay. Plus there's much more. We have chat rooms where people can ask questions. We have a leadership council where we can make suggestions, and absolutely loads more. Okay. So that's about it now for the presentation. You've seen the most of it now. If this is something that you think you'd like to look into more, please get back in contact with the person who brought you here. They will give you any more information, okay, that you need. There is loads of information there that we can give you to answer your questions. One of the benefits as well, exactly as James has just said, of being a founder is the extra traffic that the company is going to give you on the marketing campaign as soon as we go live. Not only when we go live, but at the moment in pre-launch, we are going to have a soft launch marketing campaign. If you're a founder now and you've signed your NDA, your non-disclosure agreement, you'll be part of that campaign, which means that the company will be driving traffic to your business already pre-launch. Okay, it's really, really exciting stuff. We're very close now to launching Onpassive. So hang on tight, guys, because it's going to be one hell of a ride. Okay, so that's it for the presentation. Please stick your, in fact, before we have any questions, I'd like to invite a couple of people on, please. I think the first person I want to invite on is Paul Angus's friend. Where are you? Let's just check. I think it was Colin, wasn't it? Yeah, Colin Tanner. Okay, Colin, can you just unmute yourself, please, sir, and give us a few words?
Hey, folks, you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yes,
Colin?
we can hear you, mate.
Yeah, nice to see you all here. Yeah, it's just fair that I come on and sort of just share how I've ended up here. And I have to mention one person first, really, was Paul Angus. So I see he's gone into the dark there outside. So, but yeah, his first approach really captured my attention. And it was while I was on, actually just sharing other opportunities that I have, which, of course, this is going to be very exciting. I could give you another platform now to try and maybe express once Onpassive launches. But yeah, it's Paul was just the way he came across, and he just captured my attention, to be honest. And it was within a day or two, we were on the phone, and he took out 45 minutes, an hour of his time, no problem, sitting out in his garden. And I just sort of felt that he was the first sort of capture that attracted to me. Then we talked about the product, then we looked at it, and again, when he went to do that, I'm sure you've all saw his emails, how he presents it. Yeah, it all stands out, and he's obviously really believes in what Onpassive and co-founders are going to do. So, so yeah, and look, and it's only fair to sort of share it. You know, everybody on here gives up their time. Red and Peter and Paul and all you guys have listened to some of the American guys as well on Thursday nights, and it's fantastic. So I'm just really delighted to be part of it. I'm learning all the time. I'm watching all the videos. I can't not. Paul keeps sending them, and it has all the detail. But you know, it's definitely something on its own has got so much to offer. And
yeah, I agree.
You know, I'm just a big believer in opportunities. Yes, we have to try and create them, but again, I think we have to, when we find them, we have to take them. And you know, it's definitely more of a marathon rather than a sprint, and it's just getting ourselves positioned in there. Okay, there's some people are in very, very early. I've come in at 138,000 odd mark somewhere, but still just delighted to be part of it. And
it doesn't really matter where you. It doesn't really matter where you are at the moment. If you are a founder, you're going to win.
Yeah,
simple as that.
So I mean, it's absolutely fantastic, and just the whole AI and IT products and services and marketing tools that they're going to offer. And you know, I really only started to take interest online about 2 or 3 years ago in some other online businesses and different products, and it's doing well. But I found it to be more of a hobby, and now I'm trying to. This has just got me thinking that there's more to a hobby than this. We can really build from it. And look, I really appreciate what you guys are doing. It's fantastic. And again, thanks to Paul. It's so glad I've met him, and no doubt we'll be in touch. And you guys know the same. So thank you very much, guys. It's keep
thanks
up.
Very much, Colin.
You deserve all the support you get. So
thanks very much. Okay, I'd like to now
just to follow up on that. Red,
can you just mute yourself, Colin? Thanks very much, mate. Go on.
Sorry. Yeah.
Just to follow up on what Colin was saying, like obviously we've done a quick presentation here and just basically giving you a little bit of the information. So it's obviously if people are here seeing this for the first time, you're not really going to take it all in just through a little webinar that we've done. As Colin has just said, you know, there's lots of videos and information available, obviously, and within Onpassive, and obviously there's a group that we're all involved in, Onpassive Nation. Lots of information there, and what I would suggest, obviously, for the new people, you know, check it out properly. You know, go to these other groups, watch some of the videos. You know, there's a lot more information in the videos that we've shared, and obviously what we've shared with you tonight. So back to you, Red. You still there?
Yeah, I am. I just had a customer come in. Okay, I'd like to invite Paul Angus, please. Come and respond if you would.
Hello there. Can you hear me or see me? I'm actually sitting in the dark, so you might not be able to see me, but can you hear me at least?
Yeah, we can hear you better than last week or the last time.
Yeah. I've had to come outside. My internet's so bad.
Anyway, it serves you right for living in a wood.
Indeed, yeah. But I'd like to thank Colin for his lovely words. And we sometimes you just meet people. We met on LinkedIn, and you just click, don't you, with people, you know, and that's how life is sometimes. But this past Saturday gone, it was a beautiful day like it was today. My friend Bob Dean came round, and Bob and I have been friends for 20 years or so. Bob's 72, and he's a pig farmer. Now his life is feast or famine. 1 minute he's really busy, and then he's struggling to put petrol in the vehicle and things like that. So Bob's actually on my first level, and he's really looking forward to, you know, having a more relaxed life. And he was struggling to walk around. I said, your knee's getting a lot worse, Bob. You know, what's going on? And he needs a knee replacement, and he can't get one. And then we started to talk about what we're going to do with some of this money when we start earning it on passive. And he said, I'm going to get, as soon as I can, private an operation of my leg so I can walk better, and then I can have a better life. And he said, the trouble is, even when you're working, you're injured. And just as he was talking about that, another guy, Mick Garrett, who's on my first level phone, Mick's same age as me, 60, and he's a floor layer. He lays floors and he fits kitchens. And he said, I'm just about to sign my brother up. I said, oh, good. And he said, he's a bit younger than me, but he's struggling with his health now. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you know, he's a tiler and he's on his knees like I am all the time. And he said, we both, you know, need this, because even though we've got trades, and this is what really woke it up for me. I'm thinking, well, at the moment, there's lots of people losing their jobs, and we're just thinking about, let's get them on board and save these people. But the reality is, even the people with jobs, I actually work for an electrical company, so I see electricians all day, and they're always on their knees, and they all look like they're struggling. So it's people that have got jobs at the moment with trades. What they're doing is killing them. You know, they're in such pain doing their job. And he said, I'm looking forward to getting my brother on board, and I'm just going to get him a spot. He doesn't know yet. I'm going to get him a spot. And I thought, wow, you know, that was amazing. And we sat outside, Bob and I sat outside here, and we watched the webinar that we had. It's obviously 6 o'clock our time, and we were just, by the time we'd finished with it, we were rocking and rolling and thinking this was just brilliant. And every day on the news, there's doom and gloom for the rest of the world, because the world's losing the jobs. And today it said 750,000 jobs have gone from May to July. And that's just here in the UK. And I've lived in Spain where you are. I know how bad it is out there as well. But I think, well, it's not going to be a worry for people in Onpassive, because working online is really the future. And it's hard not to be excited about this, you know, and the more you think about it, you come across people, you think, I know I'm going to be able to help you. I'm going to be able to do something for you, you know, and it's so non-pushy, which is what I love about it. You know, we've met some smashing people. I've got some great friends now. My group are literally in touch with me. A lot of them are in touch with me every day. They say good morning before I do, and I'm thinking, what a fabulous business to be in. I'm out in my van at work, and I go, good morning, ping, you know, ping. And I thought, this is great. And I've been around this for 30 to 40 years online and working from home. We've had nothing like this. So this is something quite spectacular. I had a little bit of sarcasm. I'm not going to say the guy's name, because if I did, people online would go, oh, not him. You know, he jumps from one thing to another. But I got a little bit of sarcasm from that post that you did the other day, Red. I put it on LinkedIn and said, you know me, and if you don't pay attention now, you're going to miss this. And he came back and said, oh, 2 years down the road and it still hasn't launched. Wow, capital letters. And I said, well, yeah, but it's sometimes with a business, you don't want to rush it because you want to get it right, you know, and Skype took 4 years for one product. So therefore, and if you look at all the things that you've done in the past that have gone, all these shiny objects, you jump from one to another, and all the people that lost the money, I said, we haven't launched yet, but no one's lost any money either, you know, smiley face. Very true. You know, and there's people out there that there's people that don't believe this is real. This is so real, you know, but I'm trying to get more to come on the UK one. Let's really build the UK as you know, the premier opportunity to get involved in, because looking out there, looking on Facebook and LinkedIn, there's nothing out there.
No, there isn't at the moment, is there?
You know?
No. Thanks very much, Paul.
Yeah, pleasure. Sorry. Thanks, guys.
All right. Just mute yourself, please. I think it's time now that any newbies that are on here now at the moment, if you want to ask any, if you just put your hand up or your name in the chat, and then we can invite you on. I'm sure there's somebody on here who's got a question. As much as we want to keep rabbiting on, I'm sure there's bound to be someone's got a question. If not, we will invite one more person on to say a few words.
Red?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, this is Judy.
Hey, Judy, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. I saw yours and Peter's video earlier today about the compensation plan. And I just want to clarify something. You mentioned that there were actually two matrices, because the one that I see and that I show everybody is the one that you showed during this presentation. And from what I understood, that matrix is for the people that we bring in or that are brought in on our personal team by us and our downline, and also from spillover from our upline. And I understand. That's true. Okay, but the company driven traffic that goes on the company matrix, is that correct?
No, that's not correct at all. You're right. You're right in saying what you are. There is going to be two matrices. Okay, the personal matrix, which is what we showed you now, you get paid on everybody that is below you, whether that person has come in from spillover from above you and it's dropped down into your own personal matrix, whether it's somebody you've brought in yourself, or whether it is a customer or reseller that has joined after we have gone live. Okay, you get paid on every single person that is in your own personal matrix. Okay, it can either be a founder you've brought in, a founder from spillover, a reseller, or a customer. It doesn't really matter who or where they came from. If they land in your matrix, you get paid on them. Now, the other matrix you're on about is the company matrix. Okay, now the company matrix, we don't know the full details of it. We don't know what the pay structure is going to be on it yet because we haven't been told. The only thing we do know that it is time stamped. That means that the time date stamp that you joined as a founder, okay, will position you within that company matrix. So basically, the earlier that you join, the higher up that company matrix you will be, and everybody below you who came in after you will be underneath you within that company matrix. Don't forget, the company matrix is only going to be for founders. It's not going to be for resellers or customers, whereas your own personal matrix will be for resellers and customers. I hope that's answered your question.
Okay, so where will the company is going to be driving traffic? Will the
Correct.
people that traffic, will they be placed in our personal matrix or the company?
Yes.
Your own matrix, yeah.
Your own personal matrix. When the company do the marketing campaigns, your ID number that you have, which is attached at the moment to your affiliate links that you have, a bit like Onpassive Nation do at the moment, they have what they call a rotator. The company itself will have a very similar system where it rotates through, and you will get people put into your matrix by the company. That is into your own personal matrix and not into the company matrix. And like I said, anybody that lands in your personal matrix, whether it's from the company, whether it's from spillover, whether it's from your own personal endeavors, you get paid on them.
Okay, so then the company matrix is almost like a bonus for founders.
Correct.
Yes.
Exactly right. It's exactly what it is. We don't know any details about it yet, but like I said, all we know is it's going to be time stamped.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
I mean, to be absolutely honest with you, just look at your own personal matrix. There's plenty of money to be made off that. Whatever we get from the company is a bonus. We don't know what it's going to be, but I have to say that if I can get anywhere near even level 4 or level 5 doing this, I'll be a very, very happy person.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks.
no worries. Thank you, Roach. Thanks for coming on and speaking to us, Judy.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Red and Peter.
Okay.
Just mute yourself if you would do, please.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else, stick your hand up and we'll invite you in. If not, we'll invite somebody to say a few words. Give it a minute. Okay, I'd like to invite Zoran, please, if you can unmute yourself and give us a few words about how you found Onpassive and all the rest of it, please. Maybe he doesn't want to. No. What about Marty? Marty, are you here with us, or have you've got? I know you said you were busy, but do you want to say a quick few words? Okay, he's got no microphone and the camera to speak. Okay, no worries, Zoran. Thanks very much for saying in the chat.
We've got Tim on
And
there.
and Marty's having a big party by the sounds of it. Okay, anybody else want to ask any questions or come on and chat to us and give us the reason why you joined Onpassive as a founder? I'd love to hear from you. Just raise your hand or say in the chat and we'll get you unmuted and you can come on and say a few words. There must be somebody who wants to say something.
Red.
Yes, Judy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks for asking. Can I come? Can we come and visit you and eat at your restaurant once we go live?
You certainly can do, not a problem. You come on over, I'll cook for you.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, love. Okay, I think that's about it then. I don't know if anybody wants to say anything. You've got about a minute to stick your hand up or put something in the comments and we'll invite you in. If not, thank you very much for jumping on with us on this presentation. It's been a pleasure to have you on here. I hope we've wetted your whistle to a certain extent about what Onpassive is. Please get back in contact with the person who invited you to this Zoom. Get in contact with them. They will give you as much information as you want. Okay, and we really hope to see you here. The one thing I'd like to close with, and I'm sure Peter will say a few words with, is that this company ethos is all about helping each other. Okay, we do it all the time on an absolute daily basis. We help as many people as possible, not only to understand what Onpassive is all about, but also to help them grow their teams. Myself and Peter are always doing videos and doing other Zooms for other people to jump on then to try and help them recruit new people if they want to go down that route. Okay, it is all about helping each other to really make Onpassive a dream for them, and I certainly believe that it will be. We're nearly at the finishing post now, and I can't wait for this baby to be launched. Pete, do you want to say a few words?
I think you've said it all again. As I said earlier on, obviously what we've done tonight, we've done a very short webinar and given you a bit of a taster of Onpassive. And what I would suggest you do is get back to the person that's invited you to this. If you're obviously watching this on YouTube or whatever, get back, just leave a message below the video, and obviously we can get back to you that way as well. But as I said earlier on, there's lots of videos and information that's available. So before you make a decision, make an educated decision about what you've seen, and look at the information. That's obviously there's loads of information available for you. So I think that's all I got to say. Okay, so thanks for everybody, and
thanks Tim, thanks Stuart for your kind words. Very kind of you. That's it then. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.